Good morning, gorgeous. Welcome to day 4. I hope that, no. Day 5. Day 5? Day 5. I hope that you are doing well and moving along. You know, I want to continue to encourage you to keep positivity at the beginning of your day and let it flow through the rest of your day, darling. Don't let anyone steal your joy, okay? Because that's what they're doing. They're stealing it. You already have it, and someone showed up or something showed up and tried to steal it from you. So let's not let that happen, okay? We want to stay focused always on the good, okay? Because your life is what you make it and what you create it to be. So with that being said, I hope that the rest of your week, today is Sunday, so happy Sunday. If you go to church, I hope you had a great service. If you go to synagogue or any of that, I hope you had a great service and you maybe linked up with friends for brunch afterwards. Hey, we love a good brunch after a good encouraging word, right? Get full twice. Fill your soul and then fill your belly. Right? That's how we like to do it. Make no mistake, this is not a tarot channel, okay? I do believe that messages come to us in different ways, and I use the tool of divination to receive those messages, especially at times where I'm feeling stuck and I want to speak directly to source. But this is not a tarot channel, okay? So it's an encouraging channel and a come hang out with me channel and see what I'm doing and how we can collab and connect. I love to network and things of that nature, but this is not a tarot channel, okay? So I just wanted to kind of get that out there. And yes, I'm showing oracle cards. And yes, oracle cards are a part of tarot, but this is not a tarot channel. Okay, the oracle cards are used to increase on the encouraging words I'm already giving out to you. It is a way to put a stamp on the conversation that we are having. So, on this beautiful Sunday, welcome to the new year. Spring again, everybody knows it. Yeah, so it's springtime and, well, where I am, it's still snowing, but we know it's coming, right? So you may, be in a in-between phase in life, right? Especially coming out of the rut of the epidemia, whatever people are calling it. We have all kinds of words for it, right? You may be coming out of that. Maybe you're in a little bit of a fog, which direction to go, to quit your job, to not quit your job, to start the business, to not start the business, to get into the relationship, to not get into a relationship, to get back into the one that you were in, right? To go back or to not go back. Is it worth fighting for? Is it not? And those are choices and decisions that you have to make, right? And I know a lot of times we seek outside validation for the choice that we're going to make. But the truth of the matter is, even if you receive that validation and you make that decision and it doesn't work out to the way that you would like to see it work out, the regret is yours to have at the end of that. It's just like, oh, this didn't work out, and now you're feeling all this regret, and I shouldn't have, and I should have did this, I should have made a left instead of a right. And just know, whatever the aftermath of the choice of the decision that you make is yours to feel after that, and yours to see after the fact. So my suggestion, right, is to go with what flows right to you, no matter what someone's advice is to you, no matter what type of outside validation you have received. Let your choice be yours, because it'll be the right one. Divine timing. Oh, how dreadful it is to hear that in the middle of a time when you're trying to make a decision, especially one that you feel is very impactful to your life, right? Divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. You know, you have to trust yourself with the choices that you're making. You have to trust yourself, not the outside validation or any advice or suggestions that you receive, but the choices that you make. You have to trust yourself first, right? And then you have to trust your connection to source to tell you or to show you the steps to take after the choice has been made, right? Or during the choice choosing time, if that makes sense. You need to trust yourself with the choices that you're making. And a lot of us are scared to make a lot of those choices because we don't. It's not that, you know, I will say we don't trust the outcome or we don't trust the advice, but it's really you. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to make the choice that needs to be made, right? Because if you stand firm on that decision, you're going to want to follow it through. And then if it seems like it's taking too long or it's not giving you back what you're giving to it, it's like, oh, I shouldn't have did this. This is not what I should have did. And you can always change. Now, I will say, flip-flopping in your decision making on any type of subject matter or situation that's going on in your life will cause just as much confusion in the situation as it will in your stagnation in standing firm on the decision that you're making. Understand what I'm saying? Like, I want chips. No, I don't. I want pretzels. No, I don't. I want corn chips. No, I don't. You see how it just confuses whether you stick to what the taste buds say, to what the craving says, to what you may be allergic to or not allergic to. Like, enter in the factors, right? People say pros and cons list. I say go a little deeper than that. Enter in all of the factors, not just pros and cons. How is this beneficial and how is it not? But also, even with either or being beneficial or not, the steps that it's going to take for me to get there. Okay? Like, what intricacies require starting a business? It's going to depend on the business, right? It's going to depend on, are you going to be online or offline? Is this a brick and mortar, meaning is it a stationed store place for someone to walk into? Or is this something that people can click and buy online? Is it both, right? And does it need to be registered with the state? Is this something I can start off without getting an LLC right away or a DBA or any of those other letters that all these people are spewing about starting a business? Do I have to get that immediately? Can I start it without that? Do I absolutely need these things to start my business? And then, you know what I mean? Do I have to have business insurance right away? Do I have to enter in the factors that it takes to achieve the goal that it is that you want, to achieve the results that it is that you want? What are the steps that need to be taken along with the pros and cons? Okay? It doesn't intervene with divine timing, but it does give you a timing idea, so to speak. You know, oh, this is going to be longer than 6 months. This is going to take me at least 2 years to do. And then from there, you can choose on how to take steps onto achieving that goal, right? This relationship is going to take a lot of work. We're going to need to go to counseling. Then we're going to need to implement systems and steps so that we can get along. Does this other person want to do that with me? Do they want to do this by themselves? Part of being a solutionist to your life is being able to do those things. Break down, decipher the difference. What's beneficial to you, what is not. What do you need to do right now, today, and what can wait to be done down the line. It is a lot harder than people think to just make a choice. Oh, just make a choice. Depends on the situation, right? And what that choice is and what needs to be made. But one thing is for sure, time is fluid. It does not stand still. And one wrong answer can lead you into a right answer. Are we talking in riddles, Natasha? No, I'm not talking in riddles. It's really that simple. It seems riddly when you don't want to actually take the steps, when you don't want to actually take the initiative to move into what is the action that needs to be taken towards the faith that it is that you're seeking. Ooh. The faith results, the results that it is that you're seeking, right? Requires faith. You have to have faith in the decision that you're making. You have to have faith in the outcome not being the outcome that you want, but it's still an outcome that you need. And whatever isn't being learned, ask for it to be pointed out to you. What is it that I need to learn in this matter so that I can move forward in a better, more joyous, prosperous, opulent way, right? A more blessed way. The ambition. You must have the ambition. You must have it. You must contain it and use it to put forth the action that needs to be taken in order for you to receive what it is that you're seeking. Ambition. May I offer all of my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imaging. Please use me for the highest good. Right? We want the highest good for all in the outcome that we seek. Or do you not? And you have to be honest with yourself. Be honest. I don't really want the highest outcome for all, just for me. Because that's where it starts, with the honesty with yourself. I really want the highest outcome for me. Okay. And then from there, I'll figure out how to bless others. Or you can show me, Spirit, where I can bless others once I have the highest great outcome for me, right? Because it goes back to, you can't pour from an empty cup. I don't even like to pour from a half empty cup. Or a half full cup, however you like to look at it. If it's half, I don't want to pour from it until it's full, okay? I pour from full cups only, period. Life is personal decisions and choices. A lot of us fail to realize that we surround a lot of our choices and decisions around other people and what it is that they are doing and they need from us and things like that. Compromise, which is not a word I like because it means that someone else has to concede, and I don't like conceding, so that's a whole nother word. Well, conceding, like giving in. Someone has to give in to what the other person or other thing wants from you. You don't always necessarily need to give in. Sometimes you just need to take a stand and stand firm on what it is that you want, need, and desire. Okay? Doubt. We need to get rid of that. Right? That's all I've been talking about, basically, since the conversation started, is that stand firm. When you stand firm against the fear of making the wrong decision, you erase the doubt. Doubt, offering all to the divine, doesn't mean negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from the prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Faith and confidence. I know ... will work out. Restore in me. Free me from the prison of doubt. That won't work out. Press forward with knowing that you have made the right decision. Even if, you have the uncertainty. Press forward like you know. Press forward like this is it. This is going to be it. And if you stumble along the way and have to, you know, alter anything because you need to relearn something or you need to adjust to learn something, you need to adjust to learn something to grow into a thing, right? Because when you're aligning yourself to the things that you want, I promise you there's going to be a growing pain. There is going to be something that you'll need to adjust to, whether it be your schedule or other people or the weather, okay, or how to think fast on your feet and things of that nature. You're going to need to adjust you in the firm decision making that you're making to step forward into what it is that you see for yourself. Good morning, gorgeous. Be there, be there, be present, stay present, and know that you can and will make the right decisions for yourself and for those around you. This thing is tight, so I'm going to take it off. But you be well and stand strong and firm in your decisions and know that, you know, press on. What you seek is seeking you. Be blessed and well.